Parents in Africa are telling their children to finish their meal because they're starving children in the United States that don't have it like this. I'm not trying to be funny. It's true. 4 million foster kids, their foster parents did not get their SNAP food assistance yesterday. And another 4 million foster kids, they're not getting theirs today. I don't care how your bread is sliced or how it's buttered. If you can look and see a president throwing a $20 million Halloween party and putting up a $230 million ballroom, spending billions of dollars on his own military, if you don't see this as being effed up, you are brainwashed. He's literally destroying the farmers and then bringing in competition for what little the farmers can sell here in the United States. I don't know how you slice your shit cake, but no matter how you slice it, it's still shit cake. And right now in America, it's at the darkest, most disgusting place I've ever seen America.
Oh no, my baby, come now. I have to tell you something. No, this is good. Do you know that right now in the United States of America, the citizens are lining up the streets and around the block at the food pantry in order to receive a ration of food to feed the starving children in their home. Some of these people must take time off work to go to the food pantry and receive their ration so they can have food for the starving children to eat. Some are still working with no check. Oh, no check. They work for no pay, like a slave. They work for free. Yes, right now in America. I am just curious. When they are lining up to the food pantry to get their ration of food so they don't starve, why are so many of them forgetting to wear the red hat they were so proud of not so long ago? Oh, my God, unto...
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, Africans. I hope you're fine where you are. So there's this trending video of an African woman telling her children, eat up, finish all your food. You know, in America, where you've always loved to go, where we are always told it is a place of opportunity, you know, we have people without food, people eating, people going without eating, you know, so finish up your food. This is an African woman speaking. And the rest of the world, particularly the people from America, have reacted towards the statement that this woman was giving. Believe me, that woman is not from East Africa, judging from her accent. In East Africa, very far away from her, my own parents used to tell me the same thing. But she would not quote America. She would say that some other parts of my country, Kenya, there are children going without food. So don't play with the food, eat and finish it. In Africa, we don't throw food. We keep it and we store it until tomorrow. So the statement of this woman has gathered a lot of attention. But I'm telling you, it is something that happens here in Africa. Mothers talk like that to their children, and it's normal. It's so much normal. I'm telling you how far east is from the West Africa. But here in East Africa, my parents speak the same. It tells you it's a global thing in Africa. So also it tells you that Africa is a place of abundance, right? Have you been to Uganda? Uganda has plenty of food, so much bananas, so much jackfruit, so much chicken, so much fruits, right? So let's have a look at some of the reactions that the Americans were giving towards this woman concerning that, concerning the statement she gave to her children. Let's dive in and let's listen
Now, I don't know if a lot of people done ran across this video, but this video is trending on my FYP. So basically, it's a lady in Africa, and she's making fun of the people in the U.S. Y'all remember years ago when we used to have the commercials where you used to have to send money to sponsor a child in Africa, feed a child? Well, this lady looks like she's getting her lick back on the USA. So basically, she made a little video saying that the people here are starving, and would you like to sponsor somebody in the USA? Guess what I did? I politely dropped my baby picture in the comments. Cause please sponsor me. Sponsor me, Africa. And when I tell y'all she waited her whole life for that moment, I can't even lie. She got one in on us. She got one in on us. Uno reverse. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. Y'all like, share, comment, and repost. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. I'm going to call y'all back. Pick up the phone. Bye.
Lady on here making fun of Americans, which actually I think she's from like North Carolina, but she's doing those like Uno reverse, like with the Sarah McLachlan.
Yo, to the African lady who told her kids she need to eat because there's starving kids in America, bravo, ma'am. Bravo. You won Video of the Year, okay? The ultimate Uno reverse. That joint is so hilarious, especially with what's going on. It's like, can you imagine? And like, I'm a visual person in my head, so like I'll be creating scenarios. So it's like, you know, they're gonna have like this little bony kid walking through the streets of Alabama with like a tattered MAGA shirt on, and the joint's gonna come on. What's it? In the arms of the angel. Just for 50 cents a day, you too can feed an American child. Oh my goodness, boy. In Alabama, they are really hungry. Like the commercials. And then like, yo, what Africans need to do right now is they need to get together and they need to do a feed the world towards America. Like, I'm telling y'all, that would be chef's kiss. Heck, I even do it. Because if y'all don't know, back in the 80s, when they were talking about Africa and the drought and them not having food, like a bunch of UK singers did a song like, do they know it's Christmas time at all? Because, you know, what's going on over there at the time. So if y'all do that, do they know it's Christmas time at all? Like, man, listen. I might have to do that my doggone self, because that would just be the cherry on top of an already crazy situation. What's happening? When 2020 happened, we had to cross over into a portal or something. Like, something happened to the world and things just got ridiculous. And we still got 5 more years of this decade. Lord Jesus.
Nah, the way that African lady just pulled the Uno reverse is funny as fuck. Because why the fuck did she tell her kids, that they need to eat all their food because there's kids in America starving? Shorty waited her whole life to say that. Because that's like, us seeing the commercial of, the African kids starving. Like, y'all play too much. Y'all play too much.
Yo, did y'all see the did y'all see the lady where yesterday, I posted a video yesterday where she pretty much was telling her kids that they need to eat their food because there's starving people in America. The irony, right? The joke's on us now. Well, she doubled down on her page and she posted a video with the background music, in the arms of an angel. And she had the nerve to say, if you guys want to sponsor for 53 cents a starving American baby, it's not funny. It's more so the audacity that we as Americans are letting other countries clown us like this. This is not okay. We need to open the government up so these babies can start being fed and nourished. This is a sad day in America. We are not great anymore.
Nah, the way that African lady just pulled the Uno reverse is funny as fuck. Because why the fuck did she tell her kids, oh, that they need to eat all their food because there's kids in America starving? Shorty waited her whole life to say that. Because that's like, you know, us seeing the commercial of, you know, the African kids starving. Like, y'all play too much. Y'all play too much.
Did y'all see the African mom clowning Americans? Watch this.
You must eat all of your food, children. You must eat all of your foods. There are hungry children starving in America.
Africa, get y'all moms, man. We going through enough bullshit with Dookie Booty. We don't need this karma right now. The Supreme Court just told Dookie and his administration they ain't got to pay out the SNAP benefits. And here y'all go poking fun at our starving babies. Fucked up, man. They granted them a temporary pause on distributing the full SNAP benefits. And now they get to wait until the appeal is resolved. That means that they don't have to immediately disperse the SNAP benefits. They can wait until the appeals court resolves this matter. But their whole argument with the appeals court is that they don't have the funding for SNAP, that they would have to pull from other programs, and that it would create illegal/constitutional issues. Now, why the fuck wouldn't they have the emergency funds for SNAP? Why wouldn't they have the funds that were reserved for SNAP in case the government shut down? Where the fuck are they? So hopefully the appeals court will enforce the first ruling instead of overturn it. And then they'll have to pay out the full benefits. But as of right now, most people have not got their SNAP benefits. Some people have gotten SNAP benefits, which I think is state funded. I don't think it's coming out of the emergency federal fund. I think it's coming out of your state emergency fund. So for those people who have gotten their SNAP benefits, that's probably where it came from. But ain't nobody got their stamps yet where I'm at. So I guess it's state by state. Hopefully they get this shit resolved by Monday, Tuesday, soon. But I ain't even gonna lie, we deserve that karma. She got her lick back for her whole continent.
Have y'all seen the TikTok where the African lady she feeding her kids and she says, children, eat all your food because there's Americans starving. We deserve it because we grew up with that. And then there's another one. She said, for 54 cents a day, you can feed an American. We grew up hearing that. You got to finish your food because there's kids in Africa starving. And now I guess we know how it feels. Touche, lady. Well played. You can't even be mad at it. I think that we all need a chuckle. Please don't send me hate mail saying, well, there's really are people. It is very serious, but I'm just saying, we did grow up hearing that, and the lady does deserve to roast us because of now that the shoe is on the other foot. Yeah, we hear how ridiculous it sounds to say that 54 cents can feed a family of 4, but we believed it and we would send our money in. I want to save the people over in Africa. Lady, you made my day with that one.
The lady in South Africa that did a spoof with her kids about Americans not eating. She's sitting at the table and she goes, eat all your food, kids. There's children in America that are starving. And then she gets on at the end and she plays that Sarah McLachlan song, Arms of an Angel. And she goes, and for 50 cents a day, this is what the rest of the world is thinking about our country right now. And it's shameful.
I saw a drop the mic moment video earlier that a woman speaking in a black woman with an African, stereotypical voice has plates of food and she's like cutting it up. There's different stuff on it. And it said, making a play on the old children, eat your food, children in Africa are starving. And she said, eat your food, children. American children are starving. Wow. Full circle.
And to the African lady that got on her that encouraged her kids to eat because there are starving kids in America is wow.
An African woman on TikTok told her children, "Eat your food, children. There are starving children in America." And it started this whole thing. All these people from Africa are saying, we ain't starving over here. We got our own food. Let me explain something to you. We saw videos. There were songs. They made us feel guilty and send money and stuff and donations to help the starving people in Africa. This is our Christmas song. This is our Christmas song, okay? It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. But say a prayer. Pray for the other ones. At Christmas time, it's hard. But when you're having fun, there's a world outside your window. And it's a world of dread and fear, where the only water flowing is the bitter sting of tears. And the Christmas bells that ring there are the clanging chimes of doom. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. And there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is life, where nothing ever grows, no rain or rivers flow. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Here's to you. Raise a glass for everyone. Spare a thought this Yuletide for the deprived. If the tables was turned, would you survive? Here's to them underneath that burning sun. You ain't gotta feel guilt, just selfless. Give a little help to the helpless. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Feed the world, feed the world, feed the world, feed the world, feed the world. Let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, let them know it's Christmas time again. Feed the world, 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 feed the world. And this is what we were spoon-fed from childhood through adulthood, that Africa is a starving continent and that we are from the land of riches and wealth. Meanwhile, if we didn't have all these stores to go to, we couldn't get our own food. In Africa, they're growing their own. We've been donating to corporations and these people weren't getting money because they didn't need it. They lied to us about everything. Anyway, who wants to go to the moon with me?
So, after clearly listening to the sister, the mom, or the auntie, right? She has spoken very, very well. A lot of truth. She has said that they were happy when they were wearing their red hat, you know, marching up and down, rejoicing. But now they are not rejoicing because you can't really rejoice when your stomach is empty. You see, a hungry man is an angry man. And also, an angry man is a hungry man. You see? It happens that way. No, we've always been told the perfect image of the USA. The USA is a very strong country. Do not misunderstand me. Very, very strong. But that image of perfection, we as children here in Africa, we were growing and being told about US. You see, the more I grow older, the more I create these videos, the more I meet people, the more I have experience, the more I live, the more I grow, I'm coming to learn that it was all a brainwash. It was brainwashing because we used to want to work hard to do well in school and then work for the government or work for the people or work in USA. Nowadays, I think it's different. If I want to go there, I'll go there with a different mindset, not like the one I had like 2 years ago or from now. Very, very different, right? So the reactions people are providing, they know that the woman is speaking the truth. And yes, we have some people saying Africa is poor, Africa is the place where people go hungry. Let me tell you something. Let me prove this to you. A big part of Africa does not go hungry. A big part of Africa. Leave alone the desert. You can't do vegetation in the desert. The southern globe, eh? So these are the sub-Saharan Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zambia. There's plenty of food. I just went the other day, last year. I went to Uganda. I'm telling you, I was having a lot of food is everywhere. Food is everywhere. And so I truly believe what that woman is saying. Finish up your food because there's hunger in the United States of America. And also we can try and look at this from a different perspective, a perspective that she is speaking symbolically. There's hunger for democracy, there's hunger for justice, there's hunger for voices to be heard in the USA. But someday, hopefully someday, the people, the black people and everyone else, despite whether you voted for Trump or not, you shall be able to find democracy, you shall be able to find rest, and you shall be able to find peace with everything that you do. Yes. Remember, in Africa, we don't go hungry. It is in the US. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate. If you have really enjoyed, subscribe and see you in the next one.